My name is Brittany Phillips, and I'll be interviewing you today.
I'm Natalie Epstein.
Okay, if you go ahead and please take a seat, Miss Natalie. All right, Miss Natalie. So, why are you interested in our company?
I'm a very people person. I like how this company is all about people, and I've worked with customer service for 5+ years.
Really? You've been in customer service? What kind of customer service have you been dealing with?
I've been a hostess
Oh, at what restaurant?
at Chili's.
Oh, I love Chili's. It's one of my husband's favorite restaurants to go to. Okay, so I see that you said you like people and you're a very people person because you've been in customer service, correct? How is that going to work with our company? How are you going to use that, bring to our marketing position?
Well, I've dealt with a lot of people, lots of different situations, issues. But customer service, all you have to really do is be yourself.
That's very true, very true. Be yourself, outgoing. You seem very outgoing and positive kind of person. Can you give me experience at work that you've dealt with a hard situation that your customer service experience really made the situation better or improved?
Yes, when people come in the restaurant, there's chairs and there's booths. And people like to be sat at booths most of the time. When you put them at chairs, they're not very happy. So when they ask to be put at booths, I'm always like, of course, you're very welcome to sit at a booth, anything that will make you guys happy.
Okay, and what's a situation though that, maybe there wasn't any booths available? Tell me a situation that was very difficult at that work that you handled very well.
Well, when there's no booths available, what people usually do is they either wait or they actually go to the tables. There was one situation recently where I had a gentleman, and it was an issue with his coat. He had his coat on the chair in the middle of the walkway where the servers couldn't walk by. I had to tell him politely to move the chair. He was not very nice about it. I handled the situation very calmly. He put the chair on the other table. And what happened was we just left it alone. And then when I had to seat somebody at that table, all I did was seat them, explain the coat incident, and he eventually removed his coat.
Very nice. So it seems to me like you have some experience dealing with some unhappy people. As you know, with our marketing company, one of our most important relationships is with our vendors. We have to keep really close ties with them, but as you said, sometimes our vendors and our relationships get very, let's just say, very tight kind of relationship. How would you handle a vendor if they don't believe they're getting their share, their fairness or their quality that they're looking for? How would you handle a situation like that?
Well, I would first see what the issue is, what the vendor is, why the vendor has the difficulty. And then after that, I would talk to them, I would try to benefit, maybe motivate them somewhat to get them to be happy again with the company.
Sounds very good. I saw in your resume that you're going to school right now for marketing. Is that correct? What made you get into that major?
I took an advertising course, and I really liked it. And from there, I took a consumer behavior class. I got really into it. I really liked the ideas of the consumer and what they want, and I really want to be able to market to them to get them.
Very good. As you know here, this position is an entry-level marketing position. How is your education? Like you said, you took an advertising class. How is your education going ahead and going to help our company grow?
Well, my education, education. All right. I deal with teamwork a lot in classes, and I know that marketing is a lot about teamwork. So I've had a lot of experience with being either a leader or a follower and a team environment.
Can you give me an example of one of the team projects that you've done where you've either taken the lead or just let someone else take the lead but still asserted a nice cooperative where you got the project completed?
Yes, I took a marketing research class, and we had to do a project where we had to go out and talk to a bunch of people. We all did 90 surveys and then put them all into the format. It was very easy to work with everybody. There was a leader, so I was the follower at that time, but I made sure to get all my things done, and we turned in the paper, and we actually got a really good grade on it.
Very impressive. Congratulations on that. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Tell me how you got to where you are today.
Well, as I am taking courses at a university. I am almost done. I'm about to get my bachelor's in marketing and corporate management. I've worked as a hostess, as I mentioned, for 5+ years. Been very dedicated to the company. I am recently in the process of leaving the company because I want to grow further.
Okay. When you say grow further, can you describe that for me, or give me a little more details on where you would like to grow?
Of course. I've been in customer service. I've been hosting, seating people, and I don't feel I want to move further in the company. I don't feel like I want to be a hostess. So I just want to move further up. I want to go into marketing.
Okay, so you're leaving, just to clarify, you're leaving your occupation right now as a waitress because you'd like to get into marketing?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm glad so, because we're hoping to steal you away from that Chili's. Lastly, do you have any questions for me about our company?
Yes, but what would the position entitle? What would be like a daily task?
Well, the position you're applying for is an entry-level marketing position. So your main task is, we're going to train you as, if you do get the position, if you are hired, we'll be training you on what you're actually going to be doing. A day-to-day task of someone in your kind of field is just calling our vendors, keeping our relationship up with them, advertising their things to their specific recommendations. So in other words, you'd be taking on the responsibility of marketing their products, making advertisements, making newsletters, those kind of things for our customers in a way that they're satisfied with. You also will be working very closely with your upper management, and in a very team environment daily, where you and your team will be going over the different ideals on the best way of marketing. SMGI is a very strict company where we are looking for positive people like yourself who work very well in a team, who can let someone else take the lead now and then go ahead and just be leaders themselves. So that position daily, you're going to have to use those teamwork skills and make sure that our major goal is to go ahead and supply our vendors with the right type of attitude and the right type of products. Would that be something that you could do daily?
Yes.
Well, then that's great. I'm so glad you came in today.
All right.
Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful day.
I look forward to hearing back from you.
Okay.